Yo, what's up, Morris fam? I am back. I am back. It's crazy. This year is basically over. It's the last few days. Like I told you, I do not plan anything. You know what I'm saying? That's how things go wrong. Just go with the flow and do what you're supposed to do. Now, shout out to Marie once again. Um, Told me react to this video as promised. The Rise of Lil Durk documentary. Now, let me know what's your favorite Lil Durk song or how long y'all been listening to Durk. Some people are just now getting hip to him. I've been hip to him since like I think like 2012, 2013, if I'm not mistaken, around that time, especially like when stuff started to really kick off with the whole Chicago drill wave and everything. That's when I really started to listen to him. But we ain't gonna talk too much. Without further ado, we're gonna get straight into the video.
I was just playing around. We put out the song I'm a Hitter. 10,000 views was a lot back then. 5,000, 10,000. Just kept going up to 50,000 and shit. So we like, man, we gonna start taking this shit serious.
After me, but this ain't what they want.
I'm a boss like Meek said. Wonder why I keep bricks. I be out the shit. I really be out the shit.
Now, one of my favorite old joints of his was what's that? 52 bars, I think part 1 and 2.
Lil Durk, OTF, what you do, man? Let him ride crazy, man.
Lil Durk is here, ladies and gentlemen. What up, man?
That shit is foo-foo. Yo, why we can't just get this Durk back? Like, I don't care for the other Durk, no offense. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's corny. This Durk is the Durk we need back.
Everybody honest, say they dead body. Got a drop on a rapping nigga. I be from the rack. You try to slide inside that fish, boy, you got beef out here. Let's go.
Now on your shirt, I know you got 300, man. What 300 OTF stand for?
Yeah, rest in peace, Zach TV too, man.
I'm saying OTF stand for Only the Family, man.
I was going through that pain alone. I was going through that phase alone.
What's going on, man? Let us know, let us know who you are. Let us know who Lil Durk is.
Chicago artist, trying to be on top, number one.
Number one, what you think it's gonna take to get there?
Hard work.
What kind of hard work? Hard work is everything these days.
Videos, music. As long as you put them out, you'll be on more shit.
Durk Banks, aka Lil Durk, was born and raised in the south side streets of Chicago, Englewood to be exact. Growing up in Chicago was pretty rough for Durk. He didn't really have a father figure either in his life, since his pops, Big Durk, was arrested back in 1993 for getting caught up in a crack cocaine distribution ring, receiving life in prison when Durk was just 7 months old, bruh.
It was 2 ways, basketball or streets. Basketball ain't for everybody, you know what I mean? My daddy went to the Fed, lost 7 months. Hopped to the streets. I thought I was like 10, 9.
Durk's father was actually released last year, as you can see here.
Yep,
he didn't
Big
really
Durk.
care for school either and dropped out of high school. Soon after, he joined the Black Disciples, a notorious gang that plagues the Chicago streets. They even caught his dad with $8 million worth of drugs or some shit. Crazy.
Yeah, I caught $8 million in like 6 bricks. Like $8 million in 6 bricks. Favorite story right there. Shit.
Durk was actually making a few songs here and there before he even blew up.
Durk, yeah, I heard of him. Word around, I be that man. BBG 220 shit. Keep the green like Peter Pan. 300 bulldogs, you know we running packs. We don't need extra niggas to tell us where it at. Yeah. I feel good. Young money. Lamb run lifestyle, my jazz make it. Lamb run. 300. If you ain't with Lamb run, you ain't getting money.
Durk even started his own crew back in 2010 with OTF, Only
Rest
the
in peace,
Family.
D-Thing,
But
too.
it wasn't really until he dropped these 2 songs and music videos on YouTube with Sneak Dissin' and I'm a Hitta.
You can keep a wife a lover. D-Thing already fucked. Charlie already love her. I'm a hitter by myself. I'm a hitter by myself. I don't need nobody else.
He then went on to drop his debut mixtape,
Yeah.
I'm a Hitta, in August of 2011. Lil Durk was just one of many Chicago drill rappers that were hot during the time, along with rappers like Lil Reese, SD, Fredo, Ball
That's a
Out,
fact.
Tato, you name it. And obviously Chief Keef, which was actually the reason I got put onto Lil Durk, with one of Durk's videos being recommended on the side of a Chief video. Durk was starting to gain his own buzz and wave during this time, but he ended up getting arrested towards the end of 2011 after he was pulled over and had possession of a gun. He served 3 months in jail before he was released on bond.
I'm trying to push you like that in the ball.
When it comes to Chicago, if you're from Chicago, comment in the comment section. When it comes to Chicago, do they really care about gun cases like other states? Or is it like just a light slap on the wrist, you get put on like fucking parole or some shit like that? Something like that. Because I heard somebody say something about you get out on I bond or something like that. They don't take it serious.
Come down here again. Nicky, move that car. That car in the way. Nicky, move that car. Space it. Let's go to space it. Ready? Uh-oh. Can he hit the layup?
Durk knew he had to chill out and get serious with the music now, especially since his baby moms had just recently given birth to his first child, Angelo. Once he got out, he was not playing any games, bruh. Not only was 2012 the rise of like drill music in general in Chicago, but it was the year that Lil Durk's life would change forever.
Rest in peace, First Lieutenant.
Too many say they drilling, niggas ain't even killing. You shooting, not killing. I can't trust myself, OTF. But this is what I rep, OTF. We gon' jack you, don't get wrapped up. We got hitters, call them clappers. We gon' rob him if he taxing. Niggas know my city hot. Ralph Lauren fit me hot. Shawty want a diddy bop. Told the bitch to give me twat.
Durk ended up dropping his second mixtape, I'm Still a Hitter, on April 3rd, 2012. This tape made hella waves and had a couple standout tracks, but my favorites being the songs like Right Here, which got remixed by Meek Mill at the end of the year, Eater, which eventually got a remix with Soulja Boy, and of course the anthem that started it all, L's Anthem.
L's up for them hitters. Throw the L's up for them hitters.
This is a song that many would say started the whole war in Chirac. If you look at the YouTube comments now, many of the community know about this. Another Chicago rapper.
You think that's true? You feel like that? You feel like he the reason Chicago is called Chirac?
Rico Reckless even says it here in this clip.
All that BDK shit started, nigga, really because of Durk. Lil Durk started all that shit, bro. My own niggas don't trust him. Brick Squad, I said fuck him. Woo grew up with him, so fuck him. So he basically just put us, and this was a hit. I never take from the man, the song was a hit. So JoJo, he instantly, wow, niggas wanna say fuck Brick Squad, fuck us. These niggas playing 300, bitch, I'm BDK.
Another rapper from Chicago, Lil JoJo, made a response to that L's Anthem song with the song BDK, which eventually got him gunned down not too long after. But that's a little off topic. So Lil Durk around this time is getting hella buzz.
Yo, with that situation with Lil JoJo, people keep saying that he got shot off a bike or something like that. And then I seen his brother, Swag De Niro, do the interview like, I think yesterday or something like that, basically saying that's not true. People made that up or something like that. I don't know. Y'all let me know if there's some truth to that or not.
And I remember this shit vividly, bruh. Being a senior in high school and really just being fascinated by this entire drill wave and Chicago rappers like Chief Keef and Durk and them boys, because I had never really seen anything like it. Durk actually ended up going back in jail for another 3 months, from April to July. This is actually where he had to cut his dreads off. I know that boy Durk was mad as hell, bro.
I went to jail. That's one of their processes, cutting your hair. They sent me to the hole. I got the hole. I'm like, fuck it. They gonna keep holding me in this motherfucker. I just cut my shit. I looked in the mirror, I had a little peanut head.
It's crazy how this was only a couple days after he signed his record deal with Def Jam. Him and Lil Reese actually signed at the same time.
Now he got him back.
Def Jam, they sent me complete my dream as a kid.
Durk comes out of prison for the second time and drops the song 52 Bars. Now with Durk buzzing heavy, he ends up continuing the heat with a mixtape called Life Ain't No Joke on October of 2012, with bangers such as Rider, Molly Girl, and Days of Our Lives. Man, I used to bump these shits on the daily, bro.
Smoke stop, no Hawkeyes. No new niggas in my eyes. I'm in Molly world. I need a Molly girl. Pineapple swirl. Keep me in Molly world. These days of my life, gotta go hard for my money. I can't really trust no bitch.
Now with 3 mixtapes under his belt, it was time for Durk to get serious, and his label wanted him to drop another single. So he ends up releasing the song This Ain't What You Want in May of 2013.
Fuck TMZ, fuck breaking news and ABC.
It was clearly a hit right away, and many people were put on to Durk from this song. And it was dope too, because this sounded a lot like his original sound, so it wasn't like he changed it up or anything. But unfortunately for Durk though, he ends up going back to prison on June 5th, 2013 for having a loaded gun after he threw it into his car as police approached him. I actually remember when this happened, bro. I was like, damn, it's over for Durk. This is his second gun charge. There's no way he's getting out of this. But you know how that goes and how lawyers work, so his bond was actually $100K. And this is actually what kind of sparked the beef between him and Chief Keef, because he expected Chief to bail him out no problem, since they all were affiliated, and we all know Chief could afford it. But he didn't, and they ended up just going back and forth with each other on Twitter, sneak dissing on certain songs, you name it. Their relationship has always...
When it comes to that, do you feel like Chief Keef was wrong for not bailing him out? Even though they was homies, I kind of get what Chief Keef coming from at the same time too, because it's like basically stories of them saying like, oh yeah, we needed money for this person bond, we needed money for this person bond, we needed money for this person bond. And even though you grow with them and that's your homies, that shit can get annoying, because it's like, bro, like, I'm not about to be y'all bank. I'm not about to be y'all bank where y'all just, yeah, I'm taking your money, and nah, it's not gonna be like that, because you're gonna get tired of that. You got your own family you gotta take care of. So it's like for your homies to keep coming and trying to ask for 30 here, 30, 40,000 there. And it's like they gonna think, yo, yeah, we could keep getting in trouble because Chief keep gonna bail us out. Nah, it's not gonna go like that, bro.
It's been kind of weird. Durk was even in one of Chief Keef's first music videos called Bang.
But they was subtweeting, didn't even say each other's name, but I knew exactly who they was talking about. I'm like, oh, hell no. So I called Keef like, bro, y'all tweaking, bro.
This was also around the time where Durk heavily started affiliating himself with French Montana and being under that whole Coke Boys brand. He was always shouting them out. You could hear the Coke Boys tag in his songs.
Coke Boy, baby.
He was featured on the Coke Boys tapes, or French was featured on a song, vice versa. But he actually never officially signed any paperwork, so it was kind of just like a family thing, putting Durk under his wing kind of thing. But he did make it seem like he was signed from watching all these interviews.
Happening. Coke Boy, so.
That's official?
Yeah.
You signed with French?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're saying you never really signed with French?
No.
All right.
Should he have signed to Coke Boys? In hindsight?
No.
Nah, because look at how Lil Durk's career turned out. So, I don't know.
Man, signed to the streets.
Everything happens for a
OTF,
reason.
300 shit. Lamron, GB. Shout out Reese Sosa, you know. Fredo SD. Everybody who rocking with the music. It's just off the day. Feature money. I got stuff to do.
Grew up off Link and on it come. Savage in the streets, ain't no hoeing numb. I be sipping lean until my face is numb.
Later that year though, after a couple of delays, he ends up dropping one of the hardest tapes of 2013, bro.
Which one was
Let
that?
alone one of my favorite mixtapes ever, with Signed to the Streets.
Oh yeah, people probably think I'm tripping when I say the new Lil Durk is corny, but it's like, why we can't get this Durk back? Like, this was a Durk that made hits, like 52 bars, Bang Bros, it was just a whole lot, man.
That's why my niggas going banana. Body bag, for them they done chopped his ass. No parole, but the ball I got, it dropped his ass. Hit up, my niggas drillin', my niggas when they don't get hit up, my niggas drillin', my killers itchin'. Got new bag,
This one
Try to ride me, run up on me, nigga must be crazy.
There's just way too many bangers on this, bro. This was actually supposed to be the original cover for it. Trash. I remember taking driving classes, bumping this shit with my driving instructor, bro. She was always like, why do you listen to this violent stuff? I was like, listen, bro. Introduce me to the streets. He also ended up dropping 52 Bars Part 3 at the end of the year. Shit was gas.
I got my gang. You a whole nigga, I got your chain. Since shot to you, mention my name. Mama raised me dolo.
Yo, that nigga lied so much. That nigga said Rondo was gonna be out like mad years ago on Christmas. That never happened.
All I know is YOLO. I came from USPA to rockin' regular polo.
Polo.
Smoke out by the Vegas. 20 and showing these niggas can't take us. 40 Ruger, leave a nigga with face. Top of the top. Niggas saying let Durk and guap. Never white, never saying with a thigh. One thing never saying to the cops. Daddy got the 40, I got the Mac up. Bullets to his face, police call for backup. It's all bad for a nigga. Funeral set up, it's all sad for a nigga. 40 Ruger shooters. Gave out what I had for a nigga.
So don't ask why I want the old Lil Durk back, man. This is why.
We gonna do it on the count of 3. You ready, Mike? Yeah.
Man, that's gonna wrap up part 1. With that being said, I appreciate y'all for all the love and support. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Love is love. I'm gonna catch y'all in part 2.